Hello and welcome to Dave the Suit Betting. I've not put anything out since Saturday. If you did play on Saturday, 2 selections. The first one just missed out on the place money. We were on the first 4, it came 5th. The second one, any harm in asking? Now, if you played with Sky Bet as I recommended, you got the place money at 9 to 1. In which case you'll have made money on the race but lost with the other one overall. You'll have lost about £12 on the day. I did say not everyone's got a Sky Bet account and I'm restricted anyway. So 2 points down if you didn't play with Sky Bet. So on to tomorrow, Wednesday. Let's have a look at a race that I'm interested in. Oh, this is the race I'm looking at. It's a mile 2 fillies handicap race, class 2, Lingfield all weather. We've got Charlotte's Web 11 to 10, Elladonna 7 to 1, Typical Woman 9 to 1, Lacana 10 to 1, Therapist, a rare flat runner for Nicky Henderson 12 to 1, and then we got the Rubbing Rags 14 to 1 bar. Okay, so it's the Winter Oaks Fillies trial race. The winner gets 23 grand. It's good money. Even the third gets £5,500. Let's have a look at the one I like. This is a mile 2 at Lingfield, course and distance of today's race. As you can see, when they come out of the stalls, they basically, the winning post there, then they're straight on top of the bend. The horse I'm interested in is out of the 8 box. Okay, just watch how it comes out now. I want to show you something. Now, as it gets out, it's going to go in a straight line. The eventual winner is here in stall 10. Not a good draw. The second is out of the 7. Now, watch what happens. It comes out here. This actually gets taken slightly wide by the horse that's come out of the 9 box. But watch what happens. What we've got here is an intelligent jockey. He knows he's got a bad draw, so he comes across to the rail and tucks in. Watch this one here. Look where he's going on this one. This is the eventual winner in the dark cap, coming across. Our jockey races wide. So let's see what happens. So now he's 5 wide, widest of all. The eventual winner is tucked in, 2 off, 1 off the rail. So 1, 2, 3, 4 wide, and he's hit the bend straight away, which is what they do at a mile 2 at Lingfield. And he's swinging wide all the way round. This winner's tucked in, saving energy, saving distance travelled. So he's going round the bend here. I mean, look how wide he is. Look at this. Now he keeps looking left. The jockey keeps looking left as though he wants to get on the rail. I mean, look here. You can get another horse here. He's 4 wide. So we're going round the bend again. And he's a solid 4 wide. He really is. This is the winner, lobbing along in last. Tucked in. Saving ground, saving energy. Again, look how wide he is round this bend. So we're at the straight now. Got about 2 furlongs to run on the straight. Your winners, 2 off the rail. We're a solid 4 off the rail. Now, it's not too bad a position to be in on the straight off the rail. But let's have a look. Now, he doesn't pack in. Now, here comes 1 off the rail, which is not too bad. You don't want to be on the rail here. We're 4 off 5. We're 5 wide. And he stays on fine. He stays on fine. Doesn't stop. Gives it a few cracks. There he is, he finishes third, beaten about 3/4 of a length total by the winner. You can't tell me that he's not lost a lot of distance going wide all the way round, and you can't tell me it's not cost him at least 3/4 of a length. So, as you can see, it ran wide throughout. I don't think it was a good ride by the jockey. Same jockey today, I'm afraid. Same drawn in 8 again. Let's have a look at the form of some of the horses in the race. Charlotte's Web is a good all-weather horse, and on its last 2 runs it's won easy. The last one being a Class 4 mile 2 at Newcastle, comfortably, beating Johnny Ringo, No Mug itself, rated 80, and has got to have a fantastic chance of doing the treble. Time was a bit slow, but it is Newcastle. Elladonna. Let me show you about Elladonna, what is significant. It only wins fillies races, Class 5, Class 5, Class 4. This was its run that I've just shown you. Now, it was beaten that day, but it did run wide. I think it could have done better. Raced off 80. Still racing off 80. Now the run I like is this. It was a Class 4 fillies race, Salisbury. Okay, and it won, and it stayed on under pressure. Okay, so the second roaring success was rated 85. The third, this is the significant horse, High Spirited, went on to win a listed race next time out over mile 2 at Salisbury, and it got put up £23 for that. Then it ran in a listed race at Yarmouth where it ran third off 100. They bumped it up to 102. Now I think that's a severe penalty, £23. But if you look what it beat, a couple of 100 horses. Typical Woman is consistent, but it's not a prolific winner. It's okay. Got beat by Charlotte's Web there. Newcastle, 3.5 lengths. It's getting £11. Today it's getting 6, but then you've got the £5 claimer that makes it 11, but they've got a £3 claimer on Charlotte's Web, so it's actually worse off. The thing with Typical Woman, it came second off 75. They've penalised it, it's up to 80, but if you look at it, the reason they've done it is because it was sandwiched between an 86 and an 84 horse. And I think it wants putting up 5 for that. And a £7 claimer on, so it effectively ran off 68. Now, if you look at it today, they've got a £5 claimer on, but it's gone up 5. So before it ran off 68 and came second, now it's effectively running off 75. Can't see that doing that. Lacona, I think went off for 70 here, over a mile. It's a mile 2 today. It did stay on, handicap fillies race, but it wasn't a great race. Ran on well inside final furlong and beat a 55 horse and a 65 horse. Not bad. An extra 2 furlongs, you've got to take it on trust that it'll stay. Therapist Nicky Henderson, we've got to assume that he's getting it ready for the hurdles, really. It came second in a novice fillies race, beaten million length, 6.5 lengths by Running Lion. No mug. 114. You never know. You never know. 2 years ago. It was trained by Andrew Balding that day. Now, Belladonna, my selection. Now, I've got 7-1 with 365 earlier. It's now 11-2 with 365. Now, you can still get 7-1 with paddies. 7-1 there. And if you go to Corals, 6-1. Obviously, Ladbrokes are the same, 6-1. William Hills are 5. Sky Bet, they're 11-2. So I'm going to call it sixes because you can get it with Corals and Ladbrokes. So 6-1, Belladonna. If you've got Paddy Powers, get the sevens. Okay, now, Charlotte's Web is the one to beat, no doubt about it. It's an improving horse. It's a 3-year-old or improving filly. It's definitely the one to beat. Typical Woman. He did put up an improved performance last time in finishing second. It's got penalised, I think, quite severely for that. It doesn't look well handicapped, but it's got a decent draw. It's got a squeak, no doubt about it. Therapist Henderson's, it's got a bit of course form in a decent race a couple of years ago when it was trained by Balding. I can't help but think that he's getting it right for a hurdle race maybe. And I'm quite happy to put Belladonna out. Now, I've played at 7-1. So I'm going to put it out for profit and loss purposes at 6-1, which is freely available. Ladbrokes and Corals are 6-1. You go to Paddy Power, you'll get the sevens, what I got with 365 early. Each way at 6-1 for profit and loss purposes. You can get better. This is Dave the Sue, hoping for a wonderful Wednesday. Bye for now.